Good evening from InvestSharp.com. It is Sunday, June 20th, and this is Randy Smotone with your weekly watch list. So I'm using the same format I've been using as of late, kind of the bullish stocks, neutral, bearish, and some triangles. And we'll start off with this CAVM, KVM Networks. Nice breakout here, huge volume, still looks really great. Like that one. Chicago Bridge and Iron, CBI, possible double bottom here. And, it had a nice volume, nice breakout here. So CBI is looking pretty good. It's above the downtrend line. Might be worth watch. Also, right now the futures are up, so we'll see how the futures do. They're back up to around the 1,120-ish on the S&P futures. We're kind of still in that range, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. But right now, futures are looking pretty good. The Dow futures are up about 80 points or so. So we'll see what tomorrow's like, though. More important than what it's doing right now. Newmont Mining already broke out. Looks really, really good. This little Polypore International, it's already broken out. It's looking really strong. It's looking pretty good. Riverbed Technology, another one's broken out. Still looking good. SHPGY. This little drug stock looking pretty good. It's already broke out. It's had some good volume of late. Just kind of a tight little area here, little consolidation. But it's still looking really good as long as it holds that breakout. Woodward Governor. Another possible double bottom here. Breakout here. Not a lot of volume. There wasn't a lot of volume in the market towards the end of the last week. It is above the downtrend line, and this double bottom is looking pretty good here. Children's Place. If it breaks out above the 50 with volume, it had a lot of volume coming in there Friday, could not break out. So possible breakout candidate here, or it may pull clear back down to here. It's got a kind of ascending triangle that it's working on. And we'll see what happens. Depends on what the market does. A lot of these gold miners looking really good. GOLD still looking really strong after the breakout. Tons of volume in this thing. Another one looks real good. It's ABX. It's actually coming up near its prior high here of 46.76. So I'd probably wait for it to break out above that. But it's had some good volumes. Looking pretty good. EGO, Eldorado Gold's been real strong. Already broke out of its triangle. Tons of volume here. Tons of more volume here. Of course, Apple. Everybody's playing Apple. Still looking good. Candle's a little bit tighter, a little smaller, but still looking fine. Of course, off the Apple play is the Cirrus Logic CRUS. Another one that everyone's playing. Actually, while we're looking at it, let's do SanDisk. Another play off the Apple. Whoops. SanDisk. Another play off the Apple, the iPad. Tight consolidation after the breakout. Still looks fine. Looks good. And C-Trip. C-Trip. Huge breakout, huge volume. Looks really good here. Possible buy this little slight little pullback here, a little dip. Looked at SanDisk. Salesforce still very strong, still looks good. FFIV broke out, sitting right on top of the breakout, so should be at support. Still looks fine. Cree, tight consolidation above the downtrend line, still looks fine. Under Armour, huge volume, huge breakout there, and tight consolidation, kind of like the market the last couple of days. Still looks good. This Nina or whatever it is paper, I never heard of it before, but I like this possible double bottom here, and then it's huge, this quadruple type breakout here with tight consolidation. Typically, it's going to go higher. It's looking pretty good. NR, same thing. Newbark. Resources, it's above the downtrend line. This tight consolidation usually breaks to the upside. Looking pretty good. If nat gas continues higher, this will break out higher. So watch for a breakout over Friday's high of 99.49 or a possible dip buy down here. Looking good. Same way, Southwest Energy, pretty tight range here. Still looking fine. Chesapeake Energy, another tight range. Just kind of sitting there consolidating. So watch the nat gas stocks and nat gas. NetLogic, triangle breakout, but then it hasn't really moved. This tight consolidation, again, typically bullish, looks pretty good. Of course, Netflix has been flying higher and higher, still looks good. Here's a bunch of the retail stocks that look good. Ross Stores right at breakout level, needs to break out over about $58 with some volume, would look good. Debt keeps flying higher, tight consolidation still looks good. Ulta right at if it's kind of a breakout, it had all this volume here, and now it's just sitting here. So just kind of watch for it if it's going to break down or take off higher. It probably is going to depend on the market. Skechers breakout looks good, still strong. Another retailer. Zoomies, this one just now Friday, volume coming in and broke out above the downtrend line. So just possibly start moving there. So another one to watch. Now some neutrals. This one is it's at a support line here around the $22 mark. It looks like it just broke out of a wedge, but there's really no volume here. So you just need to wait. It could break down or it could break higher, but it should have some pretty decent support around this 22. As you can see, it's in a support area, congestion area here before. So that's why I'm kind of neutral on it until it makes its move. Same way with MTL. Looks like it had a continuation wedge. It's got support. Let's go back here a little bit. It's got really good support here around this 1850 or so, but it needs to make its next move, break out over Thursday's high of 2287, or if it's going to come back here and retest lower. So I'm neutral on it as well. XRTX, it's in a channel right now, so it needs to break out above it or below it to be, you could go long or short, depends on what this one does. Like I said, another neutral. APOL, Polo Group, actually I'm pretty bearish on this one. Let's look at the 5-year chart here. This is a weekly chart. It has a triangle. It's touched here, we've touched here, and we're at support here. And like I said, a nice triangle. This education stock, MACD is not looking too great. So this could be possibly a little bit longer term play if it breaks down out of this triangle, takes out the low of what 47.50. You could probably short it, and it's probably going to go much lower, or possibly go back to the daily. If it takes this out, possibly it breaks out above the downtrend line, then it's going to head back up higher and continue the triangle eventually up here. So you need to, if you're going to play options, you need to buy you several months probably. So there's another idea. Bearish. GameStop broke down, huge volume right here. Possibly short, or wait up here would be better short, lower risk entry if the market allows it to get back up there. JDA Software, again, it's got a gap to fill, so watch the gap. But this was the support area right in here around this 25 mark, so you should be able to short it there, or again watch for the gap fill. But looking pretty nasty, looking pretty weak. Lows, possible, falling wedge, continuation wedge, bullish. Also, lots of selling here, and broke down here from the 23. So 23 should be new resistance, and if not, the downtrend line up here. So Lows isn't looking too great, pretty bearish. COG. Again, had the downtrend line, couldn't overcome it. Huge volume of selling kicking in Friday on this little Cabot oil and gas. So possible short there. And of course, ESI, I've been talking about this one. I still like this one short, not looking good. Now to the triangles. HXL. You see this one here? No, you can't see it. So it's got here, it's got a triangle, but it's also possible ascending triangle here. So it needs to break out above the 1750 with some volume, or possibly if it breaks down, you could short it. But Long Top Financial at resistance of the downtrend line, should have a pretty nice move here. You can tell it's a a longer term triangle here. So this is an important move for it. If it breaks out higher, could go a lot higher. TSRA, a tight little triangle there. Breakout or breakdown is what you're watching for. Time Warner Cable, it's got a triangle. It's got an ascending triangle as well here. So possible dip by here or a breakout. WSH, another triangle to watch. WSO, ascending triangle. GMXR, another ascending triangle. Lots of volume coming in of late. Sienna, another triangle. Watch for a breakout over about 38.29. You could go long. It'd be above the downtrend line. WellPoint, maybe putting it at a bottom here, and volume kicking in Friday in another triangle. BDC, ascending, broke out above the downtrend line, and it's got an ascending triangle working here. So it may come clear back down to here before it goes up, but it's one to watch. EMS, Emergency Medical Services, nice triangle. It needs to break out higher. Volume kicking in Friday. Looks like it's wanting to break out. If the market goes higher. Joann Stores. This is a longer term ascending triangle, so it's got good support here. So best if you could buy the dip here and see if you can ride it back up to at least 48. And Sohu. Oh, come on. Sohu, another little triangle here, consolidating here, volume kicked in right here, so it needs to get over about 45 with volume on the breakout, or short it breaks down. So it's been looking pretty bearish, but again, it's a triangle, it can go either way. And here is the list we just covered, and that's all I have for you this evening. And we'll see what this week's brings. We were at a resistance area. The Russell has been in this down channel for a while, so we'll see if we break out early this week or if we turn and go lower. All right, thanks.